Wonderful, great seekers. Welcome you all. Congratulations for making use of all great opportunities, blessings that are given. Suggestion is continue that alone till the ultimate is reached. These classes and efforts are for that purpose only. May we have that good choice to encash them. The Divine Lord, the Gurus, the Shruti Mata may continuously bless us for this purpose. Friends, the 13 Vyaktitvas plus any other required for spiritual unfoldment authorized by the Shastra, clearly understood, convinced by us. May we dedicate our all endeavors in strengthening those Vyaktitvas. How far we have reached in looking at the Loka with the Seva Bhava, how far we have understood, accepted that we have to be the supporters of the Dharma, how much matured we have become to understand that the world is for sadhana and not for the bhoga, thus became viragi. How much the need of Paramatma Krupa we understood to become bhakta, how much the need of Guru Upadesha Anushasana we have understood to become the Shishya. How much we have understood what binds us and have the desire of getting the moksha. And how much we have understood that all is in Jnanam. Therefore, becoming the Jignasu. Today's topic is mostly that only. Then, how much in us the person is continuing with more intensity, the person of Shravana Shrota. So, to all in all, have we come to the conviction that we are sadhakas? How much is our parishrama? Are we able to overpower our weaknesses, vasanas, habits, or they are overpowering us? Then, to do all of that, the fuel is the prerana. Are we getting the prerana from the goal itself? And then, while doing all of that, because the doing and result takes lot of time to happen, do we have that much of prashanti, gambhirata, and keeping on doing? And the Samskrita Bhasha, little by little, so that direct meaning we are able to understand, then we can contemplate on the deeper meanings of the Shastras. Friends, Shruti Mata is available for us to bless us. Friends, the Guru Ganas are very much eager to guide us. The Devata Ganas are so loving to empower us. The Jagan Mata is always the Vatsalya to us to bless us. And the Ishvara is waiting for us to start devotion to conclude in Sharanagati so that he can give us the best. And the Brahma Tattva is looking at us and laughing at us, saying, how far you remain away from me. So the six sources of help, 13 Vyaktitvas. Now come to the glorious text, Shwethashwathara Upanishad. So in that ninth mantra we saw Jiva Ishvara Sambandha with Brahma Tattva. We were told to aim at the Brahma Tattva only. In the 10th mantra we saw the Prakriti, the Maya, the Ishvara Sambandha with Brahman. There also we were told to uh, realize that self only. Bhuyaschante Avishwamaya Nivrutti. Now, in today's mantra, a very subtle, important topic is discussed in which the difference in the result of Jnana and Dhyana. ज्ञान का फल क्या है, ध्यान का फल क्या है, which are different. They are being enumerated, elaborated to us along with wonderful quotations from various Shastras. What it is, let us study steadily. Before that, our Sankalpa and Prarthanas. Before that, a quick, some common sense thought. Today's common sense thought summary of what we are listening every day, the Shastras, for a good period of time, pursuing other texts and using our intellection also. So, the four or five stages we just quickly enumerate. An infant staged person, is never exposed to spirituality at all. But he is in own world of worldliness. Absolutely 100%. It's an infant stage. Spiritually we are seeing. बस अभी दूध पी रहा है इधर उधर घूम रहा है और बस हाथ पैर मार रहा है in the world. An infant staged person, zero exposure to the true spirituality. Then a person who has come to the child level, he is childlike only, not childish, childlike only, wherein he is good enough to gather the information through attending various classes, also going through the study at home, gathering the information is the stage of childlikeness. We, you and I are, I think, in this stage, at least I am. Then comes the growing up or grown up youth age, wherein whatever the information gathered of that, every sadhana and sadhyas, every detail is exhaustively, thoroughly understood. That's the growing up and grown up stage. Not even one thing is missed out of the understanding. No, all things a grown up person knows. The Brahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Maya Tattva, the Jagat Tattva, the Jiva Tattva, the Jiva's Upadhis, almost all aspects of them are not superficially informational level, but deeply has pondered enough to grasp the heart of the Shruti Mata. What exactly she is conveying through all these conveyances, through these teachings. What exactly the Guru is teaching about the bandhana, the moksha, and moksha tayari, and the qualification. All every aspect. The janma maranadi, then punarjanmadi, the prarabdha adi. All aspects the one who thoroughly understands is a praudha vyakti, is grown up, is matured. That is the stage we have to reach now to. So the infant, the childlike, the praudha grown up. And then comes the fourth stage of a matured person. A matured person is he who is fully engrossed in doing the sadhanas, having thoroughly understood consciously to the best of his abilities. A spiritually matured person is fully engaged in his planning only for the Adhyatmika Pragati, and for that all the required one by one sadhanas he is enjoying. He is engaged in, he is engrossed in. That person is very soon surely going to reach out to the Paramatma. So that stage we have to again aim at. Sarveshwara, sorry. For that, two more things are required. We call it as, let us say, a serious person. A serious person is a fifth stage. That serious person is very matured. Therefore, he has got that seriousness. What is the maturity in him, understanding in him? He just sees the world and sees the people, all jivas, and sees the pursuits pursued by all. including himself. He numbers them, he counts them. Then he understands that there are hundreds and thousands of things that can be gained in this world. A serious person thinks in this way. Then, in his next level of thinking, he clearly, undoubtedly understands that all those gains are limited and full. He has got such a beautiful, completed intellect that everything that people are pursuing, including himself, undoubtedly he knows that all those great pursuits, as much it is sure that they are achievable, so much it is sure that they are perishable. Serious person's thinking takes him to that level. Then, in this third thinking, he knows कि so many things are gained, but all of them are lost. But he somehow clicks to him by his effort, by God's grace, Guru Kripa, that he understands that there is one thing in the obtainment of which all other things, though not obtained, but the result of obtaining all the things is included, comes to that matured understanding. He is very a serious person, is luckiest person. कि हजारों चीजें हैं पाने को और कुछ भी पाओ तो खत्म होता है बट एक चीज है जो पाने से सबको पाने का फल मिल जाता है which we have heard in Taittiriya Upanishad, other Upanishads, but it has not clicked to us. That's why for us many things are there to pursue and obtain. One of them is हो सका तो spirituality. मिला तो ठीक है नहीं तो कोई गल नहीं. You know, in that sort of a very lightly taking spirituality we are in. Many other things we have to convince people, we have to love people, we have to get the love from the people, we want lots of comforts, we want lots of other bhoga. एक तो you know this is how priorities are so many to us. One of them because of punya phala, maybe little understanding, so maybe we are into spirituality. But this serious person is very clear. One is there when achieved, everything is achieved. And I have to achieve that and that and that alone. No, he is madman, pagal, only for that. है ना? The pagalpan of Prahlada, only bhakti to Narayana. The pagalpan of Nachiketa, varastu me varaniya seva. You know this, the pagalpan of Sita ji. Now she wants Rama and Rama alone. So to the pagalpan of Hanumanji, come what may, with every effort sacrifice, have to find where is Mother Sita. So Rama Kaju Lagita Avatara, Rama Kaju Kine Binu Mohi Kaha Vishrama. You know, they are pagal in that thing. There's so many people pagal for respective their own artha kama adi or any other things in the world. कोई political pagal है, but you want to scale heights, get the powers. कोई what do you call money wise पागल है is going on that पागलपन has घुस गया उनके दिमाग hundreds of crores are there but not satisfied 1000s in this world a good number of people अपने अपने अंदाज से अपने अपने फील्ड में वो लोग पागल है in that पागलपन they forget everything else they are totally involved only in that pursuit कोई स्पोर्ट्स में है कोई आर्ट्स में है कोई सर्विंग द वर्ल्ड में है कोई साइंटिफिक फील्ड में है यू नो कारण कुछ भी हो देर आर देर सो दिस सीरियस पर्सन हैविंग अंडरस्टूड these three aspects what there are million things to achieve two but all of them are endful third there is one thing when achieved everything is achieved now he is pursuing that is the sthiti we have to reach in our understanding you know? And the last one is what the next stage to that is what a most profound clearest conviction or understanding that that ultimate thing which we call as Brahman, the Atman, the truth, the reality, the Paramatma, the absolute, names kuch bhi kare, that is achieved only when it is exclusively pursued, है ना, at the cost of, at the cost of, at the cost of every bhoga, है ना, सर्व परिग्रह त्याग, सर्व भोग त्याग, all possessions, all indulgences, even the Narayana, even the possession of jiva bhava, ahankara, upadhi, they also have to be given up. And even the indulgence of not only every bhoga through every other upadhis, even the nidra bhoga, even nidra, samadhi bhoga bhi, the one who understood that has to be given up. Parityaga karna hai. Then only the Paramatma is achieved. He has understood that ultimate. Luckily for us, the great coincidence is today's mantra which we are chanting or studying in the Shwethashwathara is exactly that only. How it got matched or coincided, only Brahma knows it. Bhagavan. That he understands. Sarva parigraha tyaga. जीव भाव परिग्रह, उपाधि परिग्रह, अहंकार परिग्रह, सबका त्याग करना होता है. एंड सर्व भोग त्याग, इहलोक भोग त्याग, परलोक भोग त्याग, निद्रादि भोग त्याग. Who understands that it is a compulsory necessary to do the tyaga, and who understands the need of it, and who is ready for it, convinced. That is the last, the sincere most sadhak. Anna, the which we call it as Saptamasthiti or Shashtasthiti. So, the an infant's stage, a childlike stage, a grown up youngster adult stage, a matured elderly person's stage, then a serious person's stage, and the last one is the person who is absolutely sincere. No, I'm okay. It's only a question of time for him. About that person only, the sixth one, sincere. All Shastras talk, all Upanishads talk, all shlokas in Purana Ityadi talk, where they say, no, this person's all Papa Nishkurti happens, then he gets Paramatma Pad. In every of the Purana Katha we are seeing, no? तो उन्होंने ऐसा उपासना या ध्यान या किया, फिर उनके सारे पाप निष्कृति हो गया, देन उनको परमात्मा मिल गए. That is at the sixth stage. Sixth has to be preceded by the fifth one. Fifth by the fourth one. Fourth is third. Third is second. Second is first one. The first one is very infant stage. He is nothing of spirituality minded. In the world, he may be so big a hero, so big an achiever, etc. That fellow engrossed in so much of ignorance that is taking the world to be so real, and in that only is finding his fulfillment. It's only an infant level of person. You and I, through the study of Shastras, gathering the information regarding the presence of something greater, higher, nobler, subtler than what we are pursuing. These are all projections, illusions on that. And then a grown up person understands every aspect of it. Theoretical mastery is grown up person. We are reaching to that. Then the matured person understands the need of doing sadhana exclusively. Therefore, he is trying his best. Then he himself becomes serious person wherein this clarity comes to him. From the Brahma Pada up to Brahma Lok mein Brahma Devaka. In this world of human or any, to become rich, etc., thousands of lakshyas one can have and one can achieve. But all of them again leave us in the soup because they are all karma or kriya phala. Any karma phala is endful in time. So he has come to that level of thinking what is that which when gained everything is gained. He understands it also. And he now fully focusing on that, a serious person. In fact, the students of this Shwethashwathara Upanishad, है ना, ब्रह्मवादिनो वदन्ति किम कारणम. See, they are at this level of fifth stage. What is that one karana or substratum? Having known which or gained which, everything becomes known gained. They are at that level. कुतस्म जाताः केन जीवामः कथ कच क्वच सम्प्रतिष्ठाः अधिष्ठिता केन सुकेतरेषु वर्तामहे ब्रह्मविदः व्यवस्था. They are in the fifth stage. Even after all that is understood, still one more stage is required, wherein sarva parityaga parigrahatyaga sarva bhogatyaga. जागृत अवस्था, स्वप्न अवस्था, सुषिप्ति अवस्था, आप उसका भी हमने परिग्रह छोड़ दे. इवन सुषुप्ति भोग निद्रा का and the भोग of anything tempted to us by any devata of the world, त्याग जो करता है, because the same devatas who were never giving us whatever the bhogas, when we become adhyatmika sadhakas, then they, to derail us for whatever the reason, they tempt us with all these things, like the Yamaraj tempting Nachiketa, Hiranyakashipu tempting his son Prahlada, Hanumanji tempted by the Mainaka Parvata. Then we have seen recently in so many other texts also, in Yoga Darshanam we saw that a yogi, when he is reaching to that Shuddha Viveka Khyati Sthiti, Sthani Upanimantrane, the Sthani Devatas give the Upanimantrana to him. So that has to be given up. That's the most toughest thing. Because till that time, the Maya continues chasing us. What is the Maya? इस जगत को सत्यता देते हुए, जगत का भोग भोगते हुए परमात्मा को पा सकते हैं. That delusion Maya will not leave easily. Why it is Maya, it's delusion? Because both are apart. In pure Brahma Tattva, there is no Jiva Jagat Ishvara at all. There are no upadhis, there is no Desha Kaladi. And the other thing which we pursue, in them all of these are there. How can they go together? That never clicks. That's the power of Maya. Therefore, he still pursues something of the worldly bhoga. Therefore, he is in a delusion of involving in some bhoga of the world. Same time, he is a delusion that he can realize the self with that state of mind. That's how the such sadhakas, good sadhakas, great sadhakas, reach to the higher thing. They become rich in the world. They become named and famed in the world. They become well known in the world. Then they even go to Yakshaloka, Gandharvaloka, Kinnara. ये सब अपना pursuit के कारण. But in all of those loka, they are still not mukta. They become Agni Deva, Varuna Deva, Vayu Deva, Indra Deva, but not guaranteed they are mukta. They even go to Brahma Loka. They may even Brahma के ब्रह्म देवता के साथ एक होकर उनके साथ उनका जो सुख भोग है, up to that he will get. But still all of them are endful. They have not reached the ultimate, they are still in the bandhana sthiti. And at any stage, it should click. It can click at any stage. That unless sarva parigraha and bhoga tyaga is done, that ultimate Brahman we can't realize. Like the Brahma Deva, his parigraha is his ability to do the creation, etc. That itself is bhoga to him. If it is not dropped, that related jiva bhava will not leave him. Then when one is in that jiva bhava, how can he have Brahma anubhava? Isn't it? You can see that's why the people, yogis, mahayogis, helping the world in so many ways with their siddhis, etc. But themselves are not mukta because they are caught up in that. You call it as prema, you call it karuna, loka seva, drishti. अब उनको उसमें मजा आने लगा है. When they are removing the dukkha of the people, when they are being praised by the people, they feel a type of joy, elation. मैं इतने लोगों का कल्याण कर पा रहा. Whereas in pure Brahman, I the myself, the jiva is not there. Where are other jivas? When the jivas themselves are not there, where is their dukkha? Where is their samsara? Then where am I to help them out? And who am I to help? Each one will have to work his own evolution. How can किसी के जिंदगी में हम टांग अड़ा सकते हैं? The one who is involved in all of that is immature still in these things. And he goes through that. Then after so many those type of endeavors, one day he will realize ki it's also part of delusion. And again from that standpoint only, like in Bhajagovindam and other texts, Shatro Mitre Putre Bandhav Ma Kuru Yatnam, that point. Or Janakrupa Naishturyam Otsrujatam in what do you call Sadhana Panchakam. What is the meaning of it is this one. Wherein there is nobody other than you. Only one Brahman is there. All these jivas and all a part of play only. It is Ishvara. Let him play. Let he give the bandhana to whomever he wants. Let him give the moksha. Who are you recommending to him? That is the meaning again of Sarvadharman Parityaj. And recommending to the Lord that, oh Lord, bless this person, bless that person, is an insult to the Lord to say that as if the Lord doesn't know. That unless I tell, Bhagavan will not bless that person. ये सब भी अज्ञान है, मूर्खता है. That will chase us till last moment. So that ultimate sincere person जो होता है ना, he understands all that. Therefore, सर्व परिग्रह त्याग, पंच उपाधि परिग्रह छोड़ देगा, तीन अवस्थाओं का परिग्रह छोड़ देगा, और सर्व भोग त्याग is what? Freely every bhoga of the every loka is offered to him. He understands that still in this there is bhoktu bhogya bhoga. Difference is there, which we have studied in our Shwethashwathara Upanishad, that bhoktru bhogyartha yukta aja. Still we are caught up in Maya. Bhoktru bhogya bhoga triputi is there in the Maya. In pure Brahman, we have to transcend them. है ना? At that time, even after staying there for long time, to that sincere person, one day it clicks to him, then he does the giving up of this sarva parigraha, sarva bhoga. Then all parigraha given up, therefore his attention from the whole world is gone. Sarva bhoga is given up, therefore his attention from the upadhis and jiva bhava is gone. Suddenly the magic happens. That because of the ignorance in the Brahman, which all these were projected, they just get dissolved. Brahman is realized. Like when I look at an object, a desire and desirer are created in me. When the object is consumed or kept away, Where are the desire and desire going? They are delusion, they are projections. They are manifested in the pure conscious self. But when the thing gone away, it goes back into conscious self. But we have vasana, therefore another desire, it goes on for us. But that person, sarva parigraha, sarva bhoga tyaga has done. So there is no consciousness projecting its power to manifest as the Triputya Bhokta Bhoga Bhogya. He is the one who is in beyond these three into that Atmanubhuti. So the sixth person is our goal. Luckily, we have come up to the second level of child from the infant level. And wherein at least we come to class whenever it is convenient and we listen. बस यही देखते हैं हमको इससे आगे बढ़े पीछे ना चले. This can be our पुरुषार्थ. ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ओम भवयेव भवानिति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारे मोहमहाजलधिं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. ओम ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे शुद्धिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शान्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्म संस्थापकानां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं राममन्दिरं शिवकृष्णादि मन्दिराणां पुण्यदिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरन्तरशास्त्राध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवताभक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति साधनाभक्ति सेवाभक्ति माता पितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातनधर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदे श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आदिशङ्करभाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ पारायणम्. Friends, in the third chapter, we have to chant from the mantra fifth, sixth onwards. Om Athat Tritiyodyayah. Om Yamishum Girishantahaste Vibharshastave Shivam Giritratam Kurumahigamsi Purusham Jagat ततः परं ब्रह्म परं बृहन्तं यथा निकायं सर्वभूतेषु गूढं विश्वस्यैकं परिवेष्टितारम् ईशं तं ज्ञात्वा अमृता भवन्ति. वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेव विदित्वा अतिमृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय यस्मात् परं नापरमस्ति किञ्चित् यस्मात् नाणीयो न ज्यायोऽस्ति कश्चित्. वृक्षैव स्तब्धो दिवि तिष्ठत्येकः तेनेदं पूर्णं पुरुषेण सर्वं ततो यदुत्तरतरं तदरूपमनामयं य एतद्विदुरमृताः ते भवन्ति अथेतरे दुःखमेवापि यन्ति। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतन्नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Friends, 10th mantras beauty we have seen yesterday, okay, wherein tasya paramatmanah avidhyanat katham yojanat means what? Jivanam paramatma sanyojanat. Then what will happen? Tattva bhavat. It should lead to the last stage of tattva bhava. What is it? Aham brahma asmi iti. Bhuyah means repeatedly when we go do utter, then ante. That leads to the removal of the biggest obstruction. What is it? Ante. किसका अंत होता है? प्रारब्ध कर्म अंते. Or that is a व्यतिरेक दृष्टि से. From the अन्मय दृष्टि, what is the meaning of anta? Yadva. So atma jnana nishpatti hi anta. Experiencing one's own self undoubtedly is called the final stage, called in this shloka as the word anta. Anta tasmin. So atma jnana udaya velayam. When the time of arising to the Atmanubhuti comes. Atma Jnana Udaya Vela. What a beautiful way of expression. ज्ञानोदय हो गया उनको हम कहते हैं. कौन सा ज्ञानोदय? We have so many vyavharika jnanodayas also, wherein we keep rectifying our mistakes and come out of crisis and problems and commotions. But real jnanodaya is Atma Jnana Then what will happen? Underline this point. Vishwamaya Nivrittihi. Very powerful thing to be understood. Very important thing to understand. For that, Jiva now Vishwamaya Nivritti. Vishwa means Sarva. Other than Brahman, Sarva, everything else is Maya. That goes away. In what way? Ki Sukha, Dukha, Moha, Atmaka, Ashesha Prapancha Rupa Maya. You know, what is Maya? Which expresses as Moha. What is Moha? Which expresses as Prapancha. What happens in the Prapancha? Anything, everything done by anyone, but finally to get Sukha Dukkha. So Sukha Dukkha's karana of the Moha, Moha's karana of the Prapancha, Sukha Dukkha's karana of the Prapancha, Prapancha's karana of the Moha, Moha का कार्य है माया. सारा निवृत्त होता है. इसको कहते हैं विश्व माया निवृत्ति. मीन्स सर्व माया निवृत्ति. मीन्स माया leading to moha, leading to the prapancha, leading to the all the dvaita dvanda in the prapancha. And variety of thousands of pursuits in which the end result is only either sukha or dukkha. And at a little higher level, there is nothing called as sukha. Everything is dukkha only in this prapancha. It's only a question of waiting for that so-called sukha giving object to go away, that the dukkha enters. याद रखना, other than the Paramatma Anubhuti, there is only dukkha, dukkha, dukkha. What we feel as a sukha is only a waiting for that dukkha to come. That's it. Because in the Dvaita, in the Dvandva, in the Nirmita Jagat, Kalpita Jagat, other than dukkha, you cannot have sukha. That is why a little bit sweet we are eating sukha. Immediately dukkha comes कि यार शुगर बढ़ जाएगा और ये बहुत कॉस्टली मिठाई है या दूसरों को देना पड़ेगा या मैं ही पूरा खाऊं क्या. No, these are all dukkha only. Nobody can purely enjoy the sukha in this world. And so-called superficial, diluted, mixed up sukha also goes away very soon only to give dukkha. Prapancha means dukkhatmaka. Yaad rakh lena. Prapancha is there because of moha. Moha is there because of maya. Maya and ajnana are same. The ajnana about the tattva, the reality, the truth. So जब तत्व ज्ञान हो जाता है, अज्ञान is equal to maya gone, moha gone, prapancha gone, then sukha dukkha with their hetu of aneka karma, सब चला जाता. That was a very good shloka. Very short, small bhashya, but very, very complete it was. You know what was the mantra? Ksharam pradhanam amrutaksharam haraha ksharatmana vishate deva ekaha tasya vidhyanat yojanat tattvabhavat bhuyasyante sarvamaya vishwamaya nivrittihi. It's a mystical Vedic language. You know, all Veda mantras are highly mystical. Ordinary persons, you and I can't understand them even through the Bhashya. Original अब कहाँ समझे? They're very high level mystical things. But let us keep praying at least after 1,000 lives that we are able to understand at least a drop of the ocean of the Veda mantras, Upanishad mantras. They're highly mystical. You know, in fact, the whole spirituality is mystical. It is something beyond what the world we see and what the way we are understanding spirituality. जो हम समझ रहे हैं आध्यात्मिकता का, ये सब बच्चा लोगों की तरफ every aspect, starting from the viveka vairagya, from the guru bhakti, guru sharanagati, and every of the sadhanas which we 2000 times heard but never did. What we see is nothing. There is something to every one of them. There is sublime, subtler meaning. To lift ourselves to that level, you know, is the pursuit which we are trying. Maybe after at least few lives, the Paramatma, the Guru who are watching us struggling this way may lift us to that different level. अभी तो हमको रेगुलर क्लास आने में ही इतनी दिक्कत होती है, इतना लड़ाई झगड़ा. Not only that, even whatever with interest we come and listen, understand, it's only very grossest outer thing. It's a package only. But the content inside is something subtler of everything. What is Guru? Guru Tattva, Guru Bhakti. Humko Guru means a Bhakti is not the upasana to him in that grass level. Isn't it? People go on doing it throughout life, never going to next stage. The real Guru Bhakti is what? Doing sadhana what indicates. And the ultimate Guru Bhakti is discovering oneness with Guru Tattva. बट ये सारे चीज़ें हमको कभी पल्ले पड़ते ही नहीं. हमें वी आर नॉट एट दैट लेवल इन दिस लाइफ. In this life, we are only opening the books and just reading the words because we know that language. Bas. Anyway, the Vedic mantras are highly elevating, evolving, mystical. Great Mahayogi, Mahatapasvins of Tapasya and Yogadi from thousands of lives have at the periphery level of the Upanishad mantras they reach, not the inner deeper level. Anyway, we all know it because we are struggling from last 4 years, which is not a small time at all in our life. पर कहाँ समझ पाया, कितना समझ पाया, कौन सी चीज याद है वेदों का, उपनिषदों का. That's how it is. Unless we become purified inside, we are not qualified to be blessed to remember, retain, gain these knowledges. By the way, but to become or to prove we are qualified, only all these efforts we have put. Right? Now come to the 11th mantra. The Sambandha Bhasha of 11th mantra is what? Idanim tad vidaha tad dhyayinaha cha. So two type of people. Tad vidaha, the ones who know the Brahman, Brahmagnani. Tat dhyayinaha, the ones who are doing dhyana on the Brahman. Therefore, tat dhyana tad dhyana krutam. Falabhedam darshayat. है ना? The knower of the truth, because of that knowledge, the phala. The meditator on the truth, because of the meditation, dhyana on the truth, the phala. Darshayati, this mantra tells. So Brahma Jnana is different, Brahma Dhyana is different. In Brahma Jnana, I am Brahman. Other than any other doing, any other achieving is Brahma Dhyana, which has thousands of levels, layers. And in whichever dhyana one is engaged, that corresponding phala comes. Here, the ultimate dhyana phala is given. Ultimate. But before that, there are millions of the phala that can be gained depending on million ways of doing dhyana on the Paramatma, which is other than Brahma Jnana. Brahma Jnana has only one phala. Brahma Dhyana has millions of phalas. Among them, the ultimate one here is going to say, which is ultimate phala Brahma Dhyana, but not the ultimate phala of the moksha. Moksha is only through Brahma Jnana. So let us see what the guidance comes to us through Bhagavan Adi Shankarji. First mantra padho, 3 bar. Om Jnatva Devam Sarva Pashapahanihi Kshinaihi Kleshaihi Janma Mrityu Prahanihi तस्याभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकामः अगेन ज्ञात्वा देवं सर्व पाशापहानिः क्षीणैः क्लेशैः जन्म मृत्युप्रहाणिः तस्याभिध्यानात् योजनात् तस्याभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकामः अगेन ज्ञात्वा देवं सर्वपाशापहानिः क्षीणैः क्लेशैः जन्म मृत्युप्रहाणिः तस्याभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्वैश्वर्यं केवल आप्तकामः. Now these slokas, word by word and literal meaning we grasp maximum. Then we study the same with Bhagavan Adi Shankara's Bhashyam. What is the literal meaning? Ki Jnatva Devam. Here who is Deva? है ना? In the earlier shloka, Devaha Ekaha Haraha, है ना? बताया ना? O Deva. And in Bhashyakara told us, Deva is that Chit Sadananda Parabrahma. Therefore, Jnatva Devam means knowing that Brahman. Knowing. Jnatva Devam. When one knows that Brahman, then what will happen to him? Sarva Pasha Apahanihi. All the ropes which tie us to the bandhana samsara, apahani, they all go away. How? Kshinahi kleshaihi. Because for all the bandhana, the hetus are the kleshas. Let us take the help of yoga, darshana to understand the kleshas. The pancha klesha of avidya, asmita, raga, desha, abhinivesha. When we know that self or the truth or reality or Brahman as ourselves, enrolled all the kleshas go away, which were the cause of sarva pasha. Therefore, kleshas chale gaye, pasha chale gaye hai. When the kleshas gone, the ropes have gone. Therefore, the result is what? Janma mrityu prahani. The samsara of the janma mrityu once for all goes away, which in other words called as moksha prapti. So when we know the Deva, moksha prapti. Here and now. More details with Bhashya we'll study. So Jnatva Devam Sarvapasha Apahanihi Kshinaihi Kleshaihi Janma Mrityu Prahani. So Jnatva Devam Klesha Kshinatha leading to Sarvapapa Apahani leading to Janma Mrityu Prahani. Ultimate stage of oneness with the Brahman moksha. What about the other thing? Dhyana. ध्यान क्या क्या होता है ना तस्य अभिध्यानात् the abhi word is most essential here. Abhi means fully, completely, exclusively abhi. Dhyanat. When we do the dhyana of him, what will happen to us? Trutiyam. First deha bhede. Having left the body, Trutiyam. Third stage he will reach. What is the third stage? Vishwa Aishwaryam. He will get the Aishwarya, that he becomes the Ishvara of the entire Vishwa. Then he will enjoy it for a lot of time. then he is fulfilled in that. Still there is no fulfillment in him. Therefore, he becomes two there. One is the aptakamaha, then he becomes atmakama. At that stage there, what the earlier jnata by knowing Brahman gets moksha, same thing this person there, having become aptakama, fulfilled in his all outer sukha, is he is fulfilled with them, and he finds they are not complete, still there is emptiness. There he pursues again the same Brahma Jnana. Having pursued it, he reaches it. That's called as Kevala Sthiti. So Vishvaishwaryam Kevalaha Aptakama. So this Kevala Sthiti which the Jnani already got, the Dhyata will get after his Dhyaya Phala he enjoys and knows that it is not complete. Okay. This is one thing. Very clear. Second, now the Brahma Jnana is knowing Aham Brahmasmi. That's very simple, easy to understand whether you do it or not. But the other thing, what is the meaning of dhyana is, whenever we do the dhyana, two things are there. Three. One, I have to be a dhyata. I have to maintain my dhyatrutva identity. And dhyana is always done with the antakarana upadhi. Therefore, antakarana upadhi is maintained. And in dhyana always there is a dhyaya vastu. That dhyaya vastu is, you understood? From the Hiranyagarbha highest level up to our own whatever the chota mota gully wale devatas. They are all dhyaya. So doing variety of upasanas to them, doing variety of sevas to them, variety of bhajana kirtana to them, all of them here are told as the dhyana of that Paramatma. Now, which leveled devata we are doing and what sort of dhyana include is equal to upasanas we are doing, with what intention, purpose, etc. That result comes to us. Therefore, there are millions that are there. Among them, the ultimate is the Ishvara. And Ishvara's dhyana we are doing. Therefore, it leads us to the Ishvara se ekatva. Therefore, Vishwa Ishwaratvam. So, as much Ishvara is Sukha and Ananda, that much we get. But still, it's not moksha because Ishvara also is Maya Upadhi Krut Yukta only. He has not gone beyond the Maya or any Upadhi. फिर भी उनके पास उपाधि है. जब तक उपाधि है, we are bound with it. So, ईश्वर हो या जीव हो. So, having enjoyed that ईश्वरत्व for sufficient time, he understands कि ये भी ultimate नहीं है. He is satisfied with that, but still knows that something else is there. That satisfied with that is called aptakama. Then something else I have to gain. He inquires. He understands that it is only in knowing the self the ultimate comes. Then he becomes atmakama. आपता काम हो गया मतलब ईश्वर का ईश्वर स्थिति को अनुभव करके उसमें उस कैटेगरी में उससे बढ़कर और नहीं है. Like you have joined any department, becoming the head of the department, उससे बढ़कर वहाँ क्या हो सकता है. So in the manifest world, becoming one with Ishvara is the highest achievement. But that is not the full completeness because still it's with Upadhi. Like this person, head of the department, but still is conditioned. You will have to go there, you have to monitor the things. So many things are there. तो ईश्वर का ऐश्वर्य भोगते हुए भी उनको एक तो हो जाता है कि आप तक कामा, बाकी सारे सुख भोग नीचे के ही है. तो सबसे बड़ा मैंने भोगा, बट ये भी कंप्लीट नहीं बिकॉज इट इज उपाधि युक्त, इट इज कंडीशनल. एट दैट टाइम this jnata which he has got by being here only on this world, that Ishvara sthiti person or jiva, Ishvara sthiti, whatever the expression, he realizes. There he becomes aptakama with regard to the Ishwariya sthiti, become atmakama. And to him the Atma Jnana is given, which Jnani already got here. And there he also becomes Kevala. You know? Like somebody directly through civil services has become the IAS officer, the district magistrate. But the other fellow, the group 3 pass होकर then धीरे धीरे departmental exams, तो लिखते 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 he becomes like that. It is there in every field. है ना, इन मूवीज में आप देखो, सिनेमा इंडस्ट्री में, somebody because his father mother are already in the cinema, directly he gets the hero role straight away for some reason. But the other fellows, for 20 years they will act as character artists, or 15 years, 10 years, second role, third role करके एक या दो मूवी में उनको towards the retirement of somewhere he get the hero. क्लिक हो गया तो then more. पॉलिटिक्स में भी somebody सडनली उपमुख्यमंत्री बना देते हैं. You see that? My son is the deputy CM because the father is CM. But the other fellow, कार्यकर्ता, 10 साल, 15 साल, 20 साल, somewhere municipal councillor. Then he becomes MLA. Then as an MLA also he'll have to sustain, because like him so many are there. Somehow some mantri pada will come. Still you'll have to work, work, work. Somehow he'll come maximum up to important position. होम मिनिस्ट्री, डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री, फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री, ऐसा कुछ. उनमें से एक आध ही डेप्यूटी सीएम बनेगा, समबडी सीएम. एवरी फील्ड इट इज देयर. बिजनेस में भी देखो, ऑलरेडी पेरेंट्स हैव डन इट, सडनली ही इज डायरेक्टली द एमडी ऑफ द कंपनी. अब बाकी लोग अब छोटा दुकान स्टार्ट करके धीरे बड़ा करते 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 दे रीच टू इट. इन द सेम वे ज्ञानी डायरेक्टली मुक्त, but a dhyata goes to different lokas. In them, ultimate is becoming one with Ishvara. That is mentioned here. Other things we have to understand. उस स्थाई का नहीं है ध्यान, छोटा स्थाई का है, तो छोटे लेवल के फल मिलेंगे. But after becoming one with the Ishvara there, even that also is incomplete, upadhyukta. Therefore, he is dissatisfied even with that. He says, ये भी मुझे नहीं चाहिए. Then he becomes again. That's called krama mukti in the other language, Vedanta. It is sadhya mukti. तो ज्ञानी को सद्यो मुक्ति, इंस्टेंट मुक्ति. ध्याता को क्रम मुक्ति. Okay, and there, as we told, dhyatru dhyana dheya, this triput is still maintained. And in that dhyana kala, variety of upasanas are done to strengthen that dhyana sthiti, as recommended by the Shastras only. And that phala he goes on getting. And he enjoys and he is dissatisfied, a little higher he goes. Again he enjoys, he says, "Abhi ye bhi nahi, aur bhi chahiye." He goes up to Vishwaishwaryam. And there he becomes Aptakama, then Atmakama. Aptakama means enough of it. Atmakama is now the desire of the self. आत्मा का कामना करने वाला. आप्तकामा मीन्स सारे कामनाएं उनको तृप्त हो गया. तृप्ति हो गया मीन्स he has tasted all, but still it is not complete. So now he understands ki the Purnata will come only in the Atma Anubhuti. Then he becomes Atma Kama, not even Ishwaratva Kamana, not even Hiranyagarbhatva Kamana. So here Trayam Kahana, Tasya Abhyadhyana Trutiyam. Trutiyam में प्रथमम is Virat, द्वितीयम is Hiranyagarbha, Trutiyam is Ishvara. Samashti में. In this Virat Loka only, there are millions of that things we can enjoy. In the Hiranyagarbha level also, Hiranyagarbha is final point, subtle world. उसमें भी thousands are there. Then the Ishvara sthiti में भी lower से higher तक है. The final Ishvara sthiti is Trutiyam. He becomes one with that Avyakta Ishvara, and that Ananda he enjoys. But still, वो भी उपाधि वाला है. To make it simple to understand, I'm going to give an idea. That Pratama Anubhutis of ours are like in the Jagrada Avastha, struggling, getting gross experiences. Dvitiya is the Swapna Avastha, where less efforts but very good joy, provided the dream is very good. है कि नहीं? मजेदार ड्रीम आते हैं, कभी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड ड्रीम्स ही आते, जरूरत नहीं है. एटलीस्ट वंस इन ए व्हाइल ए गुड ड्रीम मस्ट हैव कम टू यू. आया होगा, स्वामी जी ने छुट्टी दे दिया वाला. ये तो सिर्फ सपना होगा. But imagine the Trutiyam, the Nidravastha. It is higher than the other two. In that way, Pradhamavastha, Hiranyagarbha. Sorry, Ishwa, Virat. Virat में so many levels. Virat स्थिति is ultimate. हिरण्यगर्भ में सूक्ष्म अचीवमेंट्स है वो, उसमें अल्टीमेट इज हिरण्यगर्भ. देन ईश्वर का अचीवमेंट्स काजल एट लेवल, काजल लेवल के अचीवमेंट्स में थ्रू ध्यान अल्टीमेट इज विश्व ऐश्वर्य. बट दैट आल्सो इज लेसर लोअर compared to the Brahma Anubhuti, which is ultimate. So this person, having tasted everything en route, saying that it's not great ultimate, goes on going to the higher, higher, higher. Finally, he pursues that. Like in many of the temples, like Tirupati, etc., लोग नीचे से चढ़ते हुए ऊपर जाते, फिर लाइन में खड़ा. अब कोई L1 L2 VVIP दर्शन वाले, फाइनल गेट दे आर गिवन एंट्रेंस, बस वहीं से सीधा दर्शन. दीज पीपल जो 24 घंटे में करते हैं वो 5 मिनट में पहुंच गए वहां, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर वेराइटी ऑफ पोजिशंस. तो दैट स्थिति इज ऑफ दिस ज्ञानी. इसलिए कहा द ज्ञानी का क्लेश नाश हो गया, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सर्व पाश का नाश हो गया. देन नो जन्म मृत्यु, दैट इज जन्म मरण रहित ब्रह्म ही रियलाइजेस हिमसेल्फ टू बी. See the clarity of that. So the shloka we have seen the artha. Same thing will be guided in Bhashyam also. So ज्ञात्वा देवं सर्वपाशापहानिः क्षीणैः क्लेशैः जन्म मृत्युप्रहाणिः तस्य अभिध्यानात् तृतीयं देहभेदे विश्व ऐश्वर्यं केवलः आप्तकामः. Even the dhyata, having gone to the higher worlds, is always from every stage an access for again to gain the jnana and get moksha. But he still, because developed that habit of seeking still the Tripati Yukta Sukha, he is still not convinced that they are they are limited. When he reaches to ईश्वर स्थिता, उससे आगे तो है ही नहीं. अब उसको मजबूरन स्वीकार करना पड़ेगा कि इससे बढ़कर इस रास्ते में नहीं है और वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं है. Then what is the complete पूर्ण था? जो पहले आपको कहा था ज्ञान के द्वारा पाने वाला अहम ब्रह्मास्मि अनुभव, वही इधर भी कंप्लीटनेस देने वाला है. Okay, now you give me. But the other Jnani, luckily, something clicked to him by Guru's Kripa and Guru Upasana Deva. कि उनको शुरू में ही I want just realize Brahman. He has not gone through all this drama of the dhyana to reach to different lokas, different upadhis, different bhogas. है कि नहीं? Direct. Like when you go to any पिलग्रमेज, डायरेक्ट भगवान का दर्शन के लिए कुछ हो जाए. कोई लोग बाकी साइट सीइंग देखकर इधर होटल में खा खा के फाइनली दे गो टू द टेम्पल. दो ऑप्शंस है. सो दैट्स द वेदांता उपनिषद का ब्लेसिंग ये है कि डायरेक्टली थ्रू ज्ञान यू रीच द अल्टीमेट मोक्ष ब्रह्मानुभूति. अदर थिंग्स ऑफ भक्ति योगा उपासना ये सारे क्रम मुक्ति, वो पता नहीं कब होगा. And here also the path is very tough to establish in the Aham Brahmasmi and seeing to it that all the kleshas, pashas and janma mrityus are transcended. Okay. But उससे ज़्यादा दिक्कत इसमें, because every time the you are enjoying at one level of bhoga, the vasanas are created. वो माइंड फिर पावरफुल होता है, माया पावरफुल होता है, वो टेम्पटेशंस आने लगते, वो फिर उन सबको काटना पड़ेगा. वो बड़ा दिक्कत का मार्ग है. मजा आने लगता है. But then every time the desire, the temptations go on growing. Like a person, a 2 bedroom flat with his capacity took for rent. And he's staying there 40 साल हो गया उनकी जिंदगी उस. So simple, problem ही नहीं. But the other fellow, he wants own house. Then he gets lot of furniture. Then that's not sufficient, 2 bedroom. Then he makes it three. Then he goes for a duplex. अब इसको end नहीं होता then. Then he wants to put the car. Then he needs to have a garage. वहाँ नहीं है. Then he changes the locality only. Then he wants to set up a home theater or the office in the house only, or he wants to make guest home. अब देखो, there's no end to. He's enjoying everything, but everything is creating new desires to him. The first fellow, रहना है भाई, घर में रहना है, तो दो कमरे हैं बस, एक हमारे लिए, एक गेस्ट आते हैं तो he is done with. Even the भोजन में भी है ना, दाल रोटी खाओ, प्रभु की गुण खाओ. He is matured person, lucky. But the other fellow, he has money, he goes on getting newer and newer dishes, continental, intracontinental, intercontinental, but there is no end to it. Because भोग वस्तु उत्पन्न होते ही रहते हैं, है ना. 2 व्हीलर इज इनफ फॉर माई वर्क. हो गया 40 साल 2 व्हीलर में गया. दी अदर फेलो, कार चाहिए, लेटेस्ट कार चाहिए, मॉडर्न कार चाहिए, मोर फैसिलिटीज वाला चाहिए. इज हाफ द लाइफ इज गॉन इन गोइंग टू द शॉप और द शोरूम्स, सेलेक्टिंग द कार्स, डिस्पोजिंग द कार्स. वो उसकी जिंदगी बेकार ही है, उसी में गिर जा. डोंट यू सी दैट delusions in the world? You understood it, no? In the same way, 2 or 3 friends are there, बस जिंदगी बीत गया उनका. The other fellow friends, the clubs, the organizations, the meetings, the phone numbers, the interactions, how there's no end. The delusion in is what? Everything which we are tasting, creating more desires. And we are pursuing it. That's the माया. वो माया करके समझ में नहीं आता. उसको लगता है कि मैं एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ, उससे ज़्यादा एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ. यू आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड मोर. दैट फेलो इज हैप्पी. He has removed that desire. He has found the trupti, contentment. What is more happiness than contentment? Examples. In the same way, in the Brahmanubhuti, fadak se ho gaya, khatam baat. In the other things, you go to heaven, you'll become Indra, you'll become Chandra, and you will have other competitors there, tensions there, worries there. What delusion we are in is, when I get a power, I will enjoy. Are you get a power, but then the people on whom you want to use the power, what's the guarantee that they will listen to you? How long will they listen? वो वाला जो सिक्के का दूसरा तरफ है ना, हम देखते नहीं उसको. आई वांट टू बिकम मैनेजर. अरे यू बिकम मैनेजर, सो यू हैव टू मैनेज 10 पीपल. अरे 10 दिमाग कहाँ मैनेज कर पा रहे, तुम्हारा सत्यानाश करेंगे वो लोग. Whether it is managing the people or managing the bhoga or vastus. I want 3 bedroom flat, but उसको झाड़ू पोछा भी करना पड़ेगा ना. That the other side of the coin you can't see. That's the delusion. Isn't it? In government, the more power you get, more responsible you are, more restless you are. जिनको करना है करने दो. You and I have to find the shortcut method. The shortcut is straight away pursue Upanishads, reach the Ham Brahmas. Because these people also, for their final mukti, have to come there only. हाँ, some temperamental people, they go through Krama Mukti. जाने दो. Are you interested? You also go. Nobody stops you too. But there's always another alternative. Straight away through the Jnana, the Janma Mrityu Prahani transcend the entire samsara. Janma Marana ही नहीं है. In any of the yoni, there is no samsara. अहम ब्रह्मास्मि अनुभव में होता है. Okay. Now with the Bhashya. One para we say Jnatva iti. So the Jnatva mantra, which starts with this word Jnatva, we are explaining you. Jnatva iti. What is it? Jnatva devam. Straight away in the first line only, without any ambiguity, clearly Bhagavan Shankara is explaining. Jnatva devam means what? Ayam aham asmi iti. This Deva, the Brahma Tattva is me. That experience is called Jnatva devam. Here again, Jnata, Jnana, Jnaya, Triputi is not there. Here knowing is being. Being is knowing. So I am aham asmi. That experience that Brahma asmi is mentioned here as Devam Jnatva. वो ब्रह्म मैं ही हूँ ये जानना. तो ज्ञात्वा देवम मीन्स अयम अहम अस्मि इति. Don't have any doubt. Deva Jnanam here is knowing Aham Brahmasmi. Then what will happen? Iti Sarva Pasha Apahanihi. All the Pasha, Pasha means the rope, the snares, the entanglements, all of them are destroyed. Means what? Pasha Rupanam Sarvesham Avidyadinam Apahanihi. The Pasha Rupa, all the Avidya, what do you call? Kama, Karma, जी हृदय ग्रंथि आर देयर नो, उन सब का नाश हो जाता है व्हेन यू नो द अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. लाइक व्हेन यू नो द रोप एज रोप, all the one's tensions about the snake and the removal of the snake and catching the snake killing the snake, ये सारे mental hangovers are there, hang-ups, because we took the snake as real because the rope is not known. Now, once the rope is known as rope, where will all these pashas of worrying about snake, trying to do something with it, they all go away. Same way, when Aham Brahmasmi is known, the avidya, kama, karma, all these hridaya granthis get destroyed. So, sarvesham sarva pashapahanihi pasharupanam sarvesham avidyadinam apahanihi. In Vedanta, avidya, kama, karma, rupi, hridaya granthi destroyed. Then what is klinai, kshinai, kleshaihi, kshinaihi? What? Avidyadivihi kleshaihi. Now here you can take the yoga shabdas. In yoga, very clearly they say kleshas are 5. The avidyadi kleshaihi. What are they? Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, avinivesh. Avidya is non-apprehension of reality. अस्मिता इज द बुद्धि के फंक्शनिंग्स को, उपाधियों के फंक्शनिंग्स को मेरे फंक्शनिंग्स है मानकर एक स्पेसिफाइड इंडिविजुअल पैदा होना, जिनको टेक्निकली कर्ता भोक्ता जीव कहते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड अस्मिता. देन व्हाट एवर द सोर्सेस दैट आर गिविंग सुख, attachment to them is called raga, sukhanushahi raga. Whatever the sources that are giving dukkha, the anger or hatred towards them is called dvesha, so dukkhanushahi dvesha. So avidya, asmita, raga. First abhinivesh. Abhinivesh is identifying with the sthula sharira and always worried, frightened about its death. The मृत्यु भय को अभिनिवेश कहते हैं. मृत्यु भय, मतलब मृत्यु होता नहीं लेकिन शरीर का तादाद में हुआ और शरीर को छोड़ना पड़ता है, उसको वो मृत्यु मानता है. और इन एवरी जन्म इट हैपेंड. Earlier also I died. And at the time of death, I had to detach from this most loving body. And through the body, so many people, experiences I was attached to. वो सब छोड़ने का जो भय दुख होता है, वो अंदर बैठता है. यार इस बार भी सबको छोड़ना पड़ेगा. वो that feeling is called abhinivesh. A ज्ञानी will not have that. He says these are all maya, upadhi. All relations are relative only. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. The one who doesn't have this final knowledge, how much ever otherwise he may be great achiever, मृत्यु का दुख, मृत्यु का भय, मृत्यु का विषाद तो होता ही उसको. मरते मरते मेरा इतना बड़ा एम्पायर, आई मेड इट, आई हैव टू लिव इट एंड गो. You will suffer. The fact that he is an empire itself shows that he has attachment. If he has conquered that thing through knowledge, then why will he pursue to become an empire or anything? ओ पहले ही छोड़ देगा, छोड़ देगा क्या, पकड़ेगा नहीं. Some people are there, सब बनाया, but last few years because of Guru Upadesha, they detach from everything. When they detach from everything outside and also Upadi, they don't have this avinivesha fear of I die. They say, and still I am pursuing sadhana, I leave this body, I am given another one. वहाँ भी मैं करूँगा. But this jnani realize the self is no more with any maya kritupadhi. Maya kritupadhi only has got janma mrityu, so that will not be there. So clean shinai kleshaihi means avidyadivi kleshaihi. Then tat karya bhuta. What is the avidyasna ragdeva abhinivesha? Become cause for what are the effects or results they lead to? Ki janma mrityu prahani. So the klesha are the karana because of janma mrityu ityadi come. So the kleshas have gone away. Therefore, the Janma Mrityu also go away. Janma Mrityu Prahani means Janana Maranadi Dukkha Hetu Vinashaha. So, Janna Maranadi Dukkha, that Hetu is Klesha. Kleshas are gone away because the avidya is gone away, because the vidya has come. Therefore, Jnana Phalam Pradarshitam. This is the phala of the Jnana. So, the Jnani, he has got Atma Jnana, therefore avidya gone away. From the avidya came the Asmita Ragadesha Vinivesha, total 5 kleshas. From the Pancha klesha only, Aneka Aneka Janma Jara Roga Mrityu Sukha Dukkha, all this samsara was there. So Jnana removed Ajnana, Ajnana gone away, therefore the kleshas are not there, kleshas gone away, therefore Janma Mrityu are gone away. Therefore he is called Mukta Purusha. To Jnani directly moksha. So Jnana Phalam Pradarshitam. Now the Dhyana Phala. Dhyane Kinchit Krama Mukti Rupam Vishesha Maha. In the Dhyana, Mukti ultimately comes, but it's a Krama Mukti, not Sadhya or instantaneous, like the Jnani. That is the meaning of Tasya Abhidhyanat Trutiyam Dehamede Vishvaishwaryam Kevalaptakama. That Bhagavan Bhashyakara will explain. Then he will take some time to give us from at least 3 or 4 Puranas the authorities to substantiate about the presence of the 2 pursuits and 2 goals. Then choose. You want Sadhya Mukti? This is the way. You want Krama Mukti? This is the way. सीधा आपको बालाजी का दर्शन करनी है, अब सीधा चल, नहीं बीच में घूमते घामते इधर उधर देखते ठीक है, दिस अदर वे. वन बाय वन प्लेसेस एंड रूट आल्सो यू एंजॉय गो. फाइनली तो आपको अल्टीमेट तो वही मिलेगा. आपको अल्टीमेट मोक्ष उसको पाने पर ही मिलेगा. हम ब्रह्मास्मि. I am Ahamasmi is the Jnana. I am that Brahman. Now these things repeatedly have to be listened, and we have to start doing contemplation to feel them, to understand them. From that only, slowly our convictions awaken, wherein, okay, let me pursue spirituality. That also the Jnana Rupi spirituality, not the Dhyana Rupi. Again, tomorrow we'll explain more. Dhyana means what? You have done the Vishnu Dhyana, you have done Shiva Dhyana, Krishna Dhyana. Then those lokas you go. क्योंकि आपने मन बुद्धि को ऐसा बनाया, तो मन बुद्धि के अनुसार ही जन्म होते हैं ना. Therefore, your मन बुद्धि became Shiva Bhakta, Yukta, then you go to Kailash. Then you will enjoy all Bhagavan Shiva के facilities वहाँ. But they all are again Bhokta, Bhogya, Rupi, Triputi है उसमें भी. That is equal to Maya. Then that's also not permanent or satisfactory. Then ultimately you ask, फिर भाई ये भी तृप्ति नहीं दे रहा है, कौन देगा? Again अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. अरे ये तो पहले बताया था मुझे इन क्लास में उपनिषद में, मैंने छोड़कर आया हूँ. कोई नहीं, even now that is available to you. Less like at any level of spiritual evolution, we can drop it and become a samsari. So at any level of samsara, we can drop it and become spiritual. That's there. No, that Shastra Jnana empowers us. Shastra Jnana makes these things clear so that it is easier for us to analyze and choose. क्या चाहिए हमको. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramashibhyo Parabrahmane Shuddhavadaya Namaha. Tat Sat Brahma Arpanastu. Join in 2 minutes for Gita, 3 minutes.